Fraud alerts, these things you can do with Experian, Transunion, or Equifax. And all you have to do is contact any one of them. You don't have to call all three. Experian, Equifax, or Transunion. If you call them up or you can go to their website, you can sign up for free for a 90-day fraud watch or fraud alerts on your account. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, the way they state it is they say, if you believe that you have been the victim of identity theft or that you might become the victim of identity theft, every one of you should believe you might become a victim of identity theft, so you fall into the criteria that they have for giving you 90 days for free. You can re-register every 90 days, so you can continually do this for free for the rest of your life if you want. If you've actually been a victim of identity theft and have that identity theft police report, you can file that with them, and they'll now give you 7 years. You don't have to do anything for 7 years for free. Also, same with credit freeze. Now, credit freeze does cost money. Also, you have to pay each one of them independently. So if you contact Experian and pay them, you also have to do it to Equifax, and also have to do it for TransUnion. So credit freeze is definitely better than the little fraud alerts, but it does cost money. Again, if you've had your identity stolen, free, 7 years. Get that police report, that identity police report, contact them. It's very worth it at that point in time. And was I clear? If you, on the fraud alert one, the first one, if you just contact TransUnion and file it with them, automatically they'll notify Experian and Equifax as well. They'll each communicate with each other, so you only have to tell one of them for the 90-day one. You don't have to call them all for that. So go ahead.
AAA has a service, is that okay?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sometimes your insurance companies might have them, AAA has them. I mean, you can pay for it through like Lifelock or there's a million different things out there that are popping up now that do them. It's kind of up to whatever you want to do. I get a lot of people that ask me about Lifelock and say, oh, should we do Lifelock? And I look at Lifelock kind of like a maid service. You know, if you've got the extra money and you can have a maid come in and clean up your house for you, it's great. If you don't have the extra money and you don't want to spend it, you can use these things like the fraud alerts and such for free and just do it yourself for those 90 days, and you're going to have a lot of protection. And most people, if you have a home or you have homeowners insurance, most homeowners insurance now offers at no extra charge, like $1 million policy on identity theft, or crazy amounts now. I mean, and they just throw it in there. So odds are you're protected already. And if you're not, next time you're renewing your homeowner's insurance, ask them, and they'll probably throw it in at no charge. I mean, that's what I did. They gave it to me. So also, those pre-approved credit card emails or letters that you get all the time in the mail from every person on the planet, because they can potentially put you at risk. You can go to the site here and opt out of those, and you won't receive those anymore. It's what is it? optoutprescreen.com. And then monitoring your credit reports is the other really, really, really important one. If you're not watching your credit reports every 4 months at a minimum, you're nuts. And the nice thing is the government requires Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax all to give you one free credit report a year. So what I recommend you do is you go to Experian on January 1st, then you go to Equifax 4 months later, and then you go to TransUnion 4 months after that, and now you're covering the whole year with one free from each of them, and you're not paying anything, and you can continually do that for the rest of your life and have all your report. Because if you have a problem on one, it's going to show up on the other two. It's rare that one credit report is going to show you've had a whole bunch of crazy stuff and the other ones won't. So, and it's free. Annualcreditreport.com. It's, again, it's something that the government does. Now, when you go there, they're going to immediately try to get you to buy the service one and all the other ones. Make sure you follow the free links and you don't get kind of side spun up. And if you get to a point where it says enter in a credit card, you have chose the wrong link. And go back. I'm a big fan of free stuff, so that's where I am with that. So that's pretty much it. Again, my thing that I always end with on anything I say is, you spend a little time and do a little research, protect yourself. You won't become the next victim of identity theft. I mean, it just takes due diligence and work. And I mean, there's a million scams out there, and trying to be aware of them all is impossible. But if you're just paranoid and don't sleep much like me, you can protect yourself from a lot of it.